Classic good looks, depth of talent and a son of a champion sire. Your Song's resume reads like a candidate for Hollywood. With the addition of the Group 1 stamp, this bay son of Fastnet Rock becomes the complete racing and breeding package.
He's everything you look for in a stallion. Our criteria is to find those really good-looking Australian colts with a great pedigree, which he has, a really international pedigree, and a magnificent physique. And in today's commercial market, you need to breed a type, and he's a magnificent type of horse. Certainly, we say Fastnet Rock's best-looking son, and you can see there what a beautiful horse he is. He has a great quality in his head. You can see what a classy, athletic horse he is. He's still masculine with that, and he carries it well through the jowl all the way through. Great depth of girth and balance, and great strength. So, you know, he himself was a magnificent type of yearling, although we didn't see him in the sales ring. He was obviously bred by Gore and retained, and on the track he was a real head turner. He's a stunning type of horse, and people have just been drawn to him on type.
Despite being lightly campaigned, the talented Your Song more than held his own in one of the strongest crops in decades. The new kid on the Widden block follows the success of a laundry list of leading sires from the Valley of Champions, highlighted most recently by the late Northern Meteor and slipper winner Sebring.
There's always been a lot of competition from the other studs, a lot of interest, but fortunately my father was good friends with Mr. Quanko when he first came to Australia, and we've had a great friendship with him, and we've really enjoyed that association through Dreamscape as well as Northern Meteor, and now Your Song. And when this horse came along, you know, we were very keen to secure him, and to have a Group 1 winning son of Fastnet Rock is what we really needed.
Your Song made his debut as a late 2-year-old, finishing third behind another talented juvenile, Albrecht.
Typically, there's nice sons of Fastnet Rock you see out at the tail end of the 2-year-old season, and I think that was Anthony's plan with him, and then look to have a nice 3-year-old campaign with him, which he certainly did.
The penny dropped at the colt's next start with a fighting victory at Warwick Farm.
It's Your Song and She's a Stalker. 150 out, Your Song on the inside of She's a Stalker, who's finding reserves at the 50. Your Song just in front. She's a Stalker comes again. Your Song beats She's a Stalker.
A slashing performance at his third outing confirmed the boom on Your Song was warranted.
But Your Song kept going and scores here by a length and a quarter.
At this stage, his reputation was starting to grow, and a lot of the studs were showing interest, and certainly with our strong association through Northern Media and history with Gorey, at this stage we were very keen on him, and I guess we really saw it in the Run to the Roses when he really franked those couple of wins against top-class horses, running second behind Piero, beating Epaulet and All Too Hard that day on a good track, and really as an inexperienced horse still, he really showed he's got great ability and a real natural.
Your Song on the fence, then All Too Hard. Ninth Legion down the outside, and Epaulet. Now Nash sits down to ride him out. Piero, he gives him a crack with a whip. He's holding them safely at bay. What a great colt he is. He beat Your Song, third's a 3-way go.
The addition of blinkers may have scuppered Your Song's Golden Rose hopes, and luck was also against him in the Roman Consul Stakes.
Yeah, well, he had an injury there, and just a minor, but it put him off the scene for a while, and yeah, they just took him back to Gorey, tipped him out, and really set him for the Group 1, and that was always the plan, to bring him up for that.
Your Song wasn't seen again until the winter, with Anthony Cummings opting to send the colt on a Group 1 mission to Brisbane instead of a benchmark 80 at Rose Hill.
Anthony's always had a lot of confidence in him, and to throw him in the deep end like that, it was a real jump up, as you say, in class at weight for age against some tough older sprinters, to take him up to the Group 1. But yeah, you know, fortune favours the brave, and when you know you've got the right horse, there's no point wasting time. Again, Mr. Quanko loves to have lightly raced stallions, and you've seen that with Northern Media. Again, it's a very similar record, 9 starts, both horses and both Group 1 winners. So that's always their plan, is to get them up there into the Group 1 to win it and then put them to stud. And certainly it was great for him to be able to do that in such emphatic fashion, to really blow them away like he did. He was awesome.
But here's Your Song at the 200 metres mark. Your Song raced the rein of Faraday, put him away, 3 lengths away, buffering, better than ready, running home well, but but Your Song's dashed away. Oh, it's a blitz. It's an absolute blitz. Your Song, 4 lengths Rain Affair, and Your Song will win by almost 5 to Rain Affair.
At the end of the day, this was the right weekend. And the race was here, so I mean, there's not much point sort of blinking. Yeah. Got the right horse. I mean, you can see in the parade. I mean, he's just a standout horse. From the first day that he came in, I said to Mr. Kawanko and the others that I thought he was, Group 1 standard horse. Taking a little bit longer to prove it than I expected to, but very pleased to have got the job done today.
Your Song's BTC Cup romp was viewed as a coming of age, and the Glamour Colt was installed as the favourite for the Doomben 10,000 a fortnight later.
First up, he was brilliant. It was an awesome win. Probably gassed him a little bit, and it didn't really pan out the next start. Second up, he was a bit flat, and I think breakneck pace early really made sure he had no chance there, and I think that really flattened him a bit.
Since settling into life in the tranquil Widden Valley, Your Song's fiery and competitive nature have been replaced by a more laid-back attitude.
Yeah, he's a beautiful horse. You can see that that temperament is just ideal. He's a lovely, not only a lovely looking horse, but a lovely natured horse, and he's a dream to work with. And he's got good libido. He knows he's a stallion, so I'm sure he'll get through his big book of mares without any problems.
Your Song is out of the Fuji Kaseki mare Zembu, whose dam Wanis is a half-sister to globe-trotting megastar Fantastic Light. Zembu was a $450,000 purchase for Guri at the Inglis Easter Yearling sale.
Again, that's a good indication of what a lovely type she was, his mother, and it's a real type family with enormous international appeal, yet the colonial blood of Fastnet Rock. So it's everything you're really looking for in the pedigree. I think he's a pretty easy horse to mate to, having looked through many of our mares, some of our more colonial sort of type mares, the Star Kingdom line, the Daughters of General Nadim, even our Anabar fillies can go back to him. He's a horse that really I think will work with a real broad cross section of mares, and I'm sure physically he's such a nice horse to mate to that there's not too many limitations on that side of it. Everyone who's seen him really loved him. We've had terrific support from so many breeders. Bart Cummings is sending mares, and Patrick Hogan. And a lot of local breeders are right behind him. So with Guri's support and their lovely mares coming to him, and our clients really getting behind him, he'll cover a great book of mares this season.
Despite the untimely death of Widden and Guri Stud's champion first season sire, Northern Meteor, the team are looking forward to the future with Your Song.
It's a vindication for the stallion selection criteria. We've worked very hard and been very active securing the right horses for the Australian market and the Australian conditions. And obviously the rewards are there on the track for those clients who are bred to our horses and the buyers who have bought them. So yeah, we do have good confidence and great momentum going into the season, and I think we're certainly seeing that in Your Song, where our clients who really have supported us have been well rewarded, and again they're very excited about Your Song joining our roster as well.